On Thursday, the chairs of the Ohio and Texas Democratic parties held a joint press conference in opposition to a Republican-led effort to create new House districts in Texas that favor the GOP. Now, this fall in Ohio, redistricting will be occurring mid-decade as well, but for a different reason than it is in Texas. President Trump called on Republican state legislators in Texas to redraw the state's congressional maps. That way, if the party were to lose seats in 2026's midterm elections, the newly drawn Texas districts would help it maintain a majority. California state legislators have retaliated with maps of their own, maps drawn more favorably to Democrats as a counterweight to Texas's effort. However, voters first have to approve those maps before they can be used. Now back to Ohio. The law of the land in this state is that congressional maps passed without bipartisan support are required to be redrawn every 4 years, rather than the standard 10 years when new census data is released. The current maps were ruled unconstitutional by the Ohio Supreme Court, as they disproportionately favored Republicans. So with the redistricting process set to play out once again, Ohio Democratic Party Chair Kathleen Clyde says her party intends to fight back. Ohio Democrats, as in the case of the Texas legislature, they're the minority party in both chambers. I know you mentioned that you have strategies in mind on how you would address maps that you view as partisan, but what tangible power do Ohio Democrats have if they want to push back on maps that they don't agree with?
We have a number of options before us. We will fight, we will organize, we will make noise at every step of the process. We have options at the ballot, and we have options in court. And like my counterpart in Texas said, we will fight for this when it comes to all of these elections being on the ballot next November.
I asked her how the party will fight back, given Issue 1, a ballot measure that would have created a citizen-led redistricting commission, failed last November, in addition to the fact that unconstitutional maps are in place right now. If I could just follow up on that, you mentioned that you could fight in the courts as well as at the ballot box. Last year, Issue 1 failed, and the congressional maps that Ohio is using currently were ruled unconstitutional, but were used anyway. So what's going to be different this time around?
Well, we are in the middle of a process that Ohio voters passed, and we are here because of a map that was rammed through with no minority support. This is a different set of circumstances. It will be likely a different map, and that is a fight in court that we are willing to take on. We know it is a tough battle. We know that the Republicans, for example, in the November ballot issue, use very deceptive ballot language, and that was part of their open strategy.
Following Clyde's response to that question, Texas Democratic Party Chair Kendall Scudder stepped in to express that Democrats are willing to engage in non-traditional methods to achieve their idea of fairness in the redistricting process.
What we have heard loud and clear since the 2024 elections is that Democrats are ready for a party that doesn't just take punches we throw them to. So when she says that you can expect every option to be on the table, we might be taking some unorthodox measures. Who knows what that could mean? And we're certainly not going to outline them because Republicans have shown us that they're not good faith partners looking to provide good government for anyone. This isn't your granddaddy's Democratic Party. We're not bringing pencils to knife fights. We're here to throw down, and I think you'll expect to see that on every new level of leadership at this party.
Reporting in Toledo, Ohio, I'm Jaden Jefferson.